Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Manpreet with AccountingED.com, your ultimate destination for all your accounting certification and training needs. Today I'm joined by one of our lead instructors, Dr. Bob Minetti from AccountingED. Hi Bob.
How are you doing today?
Thanks for joining us. In your recent blog, Bob, it's called Pretexting and Imposter Fraud. You talk about imposter scams being one of the top consumer fraud complaints. What is an example of an imposter fraud that relates to accounting?
Well, I can give you one, and that would be basically one of the top imposter frauds we're seeing that relates to accounting comes from people misusing the IRS. And what they'll do is they will call up the intended victim telling them that they're from the IRS, that they have past due taxes, that they're going to be suing them in tax court to collect those taxes. And then they're going to basically come after their home, their bank account, and seize all of their assets for past due taxes.
Sure.
And that they're going to cause them a lot of problems in their life unless they pay immediately. And then they're usually going to ask you to pay by doing a money transfer through Western Union or one of the other money transfer places at Walmart or Target. They'll ask you to go out and buy gift certificates and send them to, or gift cards and send them to the IRS in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
They're going to ask for iTunes gift cards or Target gift cards, because we all know the IRS loves getting gift cards for taxes.
Yeah.
And so we need to be aware of these type of things and understand, that the Federal Trade Commission has said that these imposter frauds have now surpassed identity theft as the #2 consumer fraud complaint to the Federal Trade Commission, at least in 2016.
Wow. So fake IRS agents, guys, be aware of that. And we're also hearing a lot about different kind of frauds, like the Microsoft fake tech support. I'm sure you've gotten a phone call or two.
Oh, that's a great one. You get the phone call. Hi, I'm calling from Microsoft. Bill Gates has been monitoring your computer.
Yeah.
We noticed there's a problem with your software. We need to remote into your computer. And it's not always Microsoft. You could get it from any of the tech companies.
Sure.
One of the things we've seen from accountants is they're getting a call that's supposedly from their tax software provider, that that they need to install an update on their tax software because of they discovered an issue that would cause all of their clients' tax returns to be filed incorrectly. Right. And so now when you let them remote into your system to install that update, they put a back door in your system, which basically gives them free access to using your computer as part of a botnet, to stealing your data, to performing a data breach, anything they want to do. Sure. So you have to be very careful anytime you're getting an incoming call, because it's extremely easy to spoof a phone number.
Right.
I can spoof a phone number to make it look like I'm calling from the IRS,
sure,
the White House, or even your wife.
Right.
And of course, I'm hoping your wife, you'd be able to recognize her voice. But what I'm saying is it's very easy to make the phone call look like it's coming from somewhere else using very readily available and free data on the internet.
Sure. And these are all social engineering attacks at the end of the day. So how does one protect themselves? It's pretty simple, but talk about that just a bit.
Well, the big thing to understand, and the most important thing with social engineering, #1, when we're dealing with data breaches or cybersecurity attacks, the #1 way that the criminals get into our systems is through social engineering. And the #1 thing we can do is train our employees.
Sure.
Employee training is probably the single most important thing we do, because our employees don't understand why we tell them they can't check their email or visit websites on the company computer. And it's not because we're worried about the employee goofing off during the day.
Right.
We're worried about them opening up an email that has a virus or other type of malware like a Trojan horse in it that could affect our computer systems and cost the company not only downtime to fix it,
right,
but could cost us a lot of money if it results in a data breach. You could be talking about millions of dollars, even for a small company.
Sure.
So cybersecurity is extremely important. And the biggest thing we can do to prevent social engineering, because these are con jobs. All it is a con man operating over the internet, right, instead of meeting you in person. So training, making sure people understand what the different fraud schemes are, how they're conducted, bringing the knowledge to the forefront, as we do with AccountingED, is probably the best way to help prevent these type of crimes.
Perfect. Thank you for your wisdom, Bob. That was wonderful. And thank you, everybody, for out there watching. If you have any direct questions for Dr. Bob Minetti, please reach out to us through AccountingED.com, our Twitter page, or our Facebook. And for additional information about imposter fraud, please, again, visit AccountingED.com. And we hope to see you in one of our AccountingED classes. Thanks so much.